Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxana's DailyRambles. Today we're doing a movie review and we're doing Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. I actually saw this 2 days ago, but I actually forgot to post a video about it. So I was going to read off the Wikipedia thing and then the stuff I remember from the movie. So in 1927, the Gellert Grindelwald is being held prisoner by the Magical Congress of the United States of America, or the MACUSA. And when departing New York City for transfer back to London, he's freed by a follower and a MACUSA employee, Abernathy. And Grindelwald offs his guard and escapes using his transfer carriage. So basically, what happens was Abernathy switched places with Grindelwald, and so by Polyjuice potion. So basically, he got into the under the carriage after they took off, and then it was like an incredible scene. I actually really enjoyed it. So anyway, we go back to 3 months later, or forward to 3 months later, where Newt Scamander is appealing to the British Ministry of Magic to restore his right to travel after losing it during a visit to New York City. He meets Leda Lestrange, an old friend from Hogwarts, who was engaged to his brother Theseus, who he actually kind of loves. Lestrange. And then during his appeal, Newt is offered his travel rights if he agrees to work for the ministry, along with his brother in locating the obscurial Credence Barebone, who has resurfaced in Paris. He's like, he's dead. So they let know he's not dead. We actually see him in Paris, and people believe that Credence is believed to many be Lea's long-lost brother, Corvus Lestrange, the last of a long, pure blood line of wizards, and by Grindelwald to be the only person to can off his live-in equal. Oh wait, I jumped the gun. So anyway, then we cut to where Grindelwald is said to be the only person that can off his rival or equal, which is Albus Dumbledore. And then Newt rejects the offer, and he does not want to choose a side. And the Aurora Grimacin is dispatched in this place. After leaving the ministry, Newt is summoned to meet with Dumbledore, who asks him to travel to Paris to find Credence. Newt returns home to discover that his American friends Queenie and Jacob, the latter which retains his memories of 1926 due to the fact that the ordered citywide obliviation affected only bad memories, and he had super great memories. And so when Newt asks Queenie's sister Tina's not with them, Queenie reveals that they have followed her to Britain and that Tina believes Newt is engaged to Leda, which is not the case. And then we cut to where, after a fight between Jacob and Queenie concerning the ban on marriage between wizards and muggles, Queenie leaves to find Tina and himself reconciling with both. Newt and Jacob followed them to Paris. And also, Jacob was under a spell, and they were engaged, and so Newt confronts Queenie about it. She lifts up the spell, and that's when the whole thing poured out. The whole argument poured out. But at the same time, he wants to marry her, but he doesn't want, her to be in trouble with the ministry or the MACUSA or anybody. And then we cut to where in Paris, Tina attends a freak show, which is like a circus at the Circus Arcanus in Paris, searching for Credence. And so Credence and the circus attraction, Nagini, escape during the show, releasing many of the circus animals. And so Credence and Nagini are searching for Credence's birth mother and find the servant who put him up for adoption. But Grimacin arrives and offs her, working under Grindelwald's orders. So meanwhile, Tina meets someone named Yusuf Kama, another interested party looking for Credence. Then Newt and Jacob follow Yusuf to Tina, and then Yusuf explains that he has made an unbreakable vow to off Credence, who he believes to be his step-brother and last of the Lestrange family. And they also gave, I feel like no, they didn't do that part yet. Sorry. So, Newt and Tina infiltrate the French ministry after they escape. Yusuf's cage because he seized up because of some type of dragon's parasite that got into his bloodstream. He seized up, and so Newt had to help him with that, and then they managed to escape. Then we cut to where Newt and Tina infiltrate the French Ministry of Magic for documents to confirm Credence' identity and are discovered by Lita and Theseus. Newt assures Tina that Theseus is engaged, not him, and their search for information about Credence leads the mystery into the strange family tomb because one of Grindelwald's, I guess, underlings, is best I can say it right now, infiltrated the ministry earlier and already took the family tree or whatever. But anyway, so they go to the because Newt found it empty with Tina, so, and along with Lita and Newt's brother. So anyway, they go to the family tomb where Yusuf explains that he and Lita had the same mother but different fathers. Then Lita reveals that she unintentionally offed her brother as an infant, and thus he cannot be Credence. The trail was apparently fabricated to lead Credence to the tomb, where Grindelwald is holding a rally for his followers, with Queenie in attendance and Jacob searching for her. At the rally, Grindelwald preaches freedom for wizards and the rules that require them to remain hidden from Muggles, for using future images of World War II to call to the supremacy of wizards, led by Theseus, the Rurers, I cannot say that to save my life, are surrounded the rally, and Grindelwald turns his followers against them, sending them to spread his message across Europe. Grindelwald draws a circle of blue flame that divide the followers from his enemies, and Credence and Queenie cross to join him despite the process for Nagini and Jacob. Lita appears to swear allegiance, but then attacks Grindelwald to allow Newt, Tina, Jacob, Yusuf, Nagini, and Theseus to escape, seemingly sacrificing herself. As Grindelwald escapes, the remaining heroes unite to defeat the expanding blue flame and save Paris. Newt realizes that he cannot remain neutral and has to fight against Grindelwald. Along with the others, Newt travels to Hogwarts to meet with Dumbledore and presents with a vial he has taken from Grindelwald, surmising that it is a blood pact that it contains a reason why Grindelwald could not face Grindelwald himself. At his base at Nymregard in Austria, Grindelwald reveals Credence' identity as Aurelius Dumbledore, who Grindelwald believes is the only person power enough to off his brother Albus. Then the baby bird Credence has been caring for has revealed to be a phoenix, a bird associated with the Dumbledore family. And that was then the movie. Okay, this movie was decent. It was not as good as I thought it was going to be. And honestly, was a touch disappointed by it, if I'm being completely honest. I was expecting something super awesome and super cool, like the actual Harry Potter movies, or even the first Fantastic Beasts movie, which I thought was decent. I mean, it was actually really good. I actually really enjoyed it. But the movie, I mean, it was very surprising. It had a bunch of super surprises. The ending was actually pretty cool. But this whole middle part, I was just like, really? I don't get it. It was kind of ridiculous to me. But the whole Queenie going to the dark side does not make a damn bit of sense. She could easily go to a remote place and marry Jacob if she really wanted to. I mean, it's not that difficult at all. So I don't understand why in the hell that was even an issue, or at least try to appeal it or something. I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. Anyway, it was just very ridiculous to me that Queenie switched sides, because they did the classic misdirection in the trailer where we thought Tina was going to be the bad person, but actually she was just undercover trying to find Credence. So, but I wasn't expecting Queenie just to go that quick, because, I just thought some kind of crazy. overall, I'll give this movie like a C plus. I still enjoyed the movie, but not as much as the other movies. So it's like a C plus, like almost like a B minus. It's like right on that bubble for me. I'll probably just gonna keep it as a C. But and the whole Lita thing, I don't know if she's actually really dead or not. It appears that she is. I actually don't know. But I mean, she made like one mistake, and granted, it was a ended up being a costly mistake, but still, it's just the whole thing. I'm just, and I was like, why build up the tension between Lita and Theseus and all that stuff if she's just going to die at the end of the movie? To me, that doesn't really make any sense. But it does bring Theseus and Newt together. It makes them, I guess, more brotherly, and now he's actually chosen a side, and that's against Grindelwald. And also, Grindelwald, like, he's preaching about, like, that, like regular humans or muggles and mages, whatever, are, not like boot dirt or whatever. And I don't know why I even just said that. They're not like the scum of the earth or whatever. But he literally asks the entire family, or gets his underlings to do that, his hench people to do that. And I'm just like, it's a rich family. You could probably like redid the memories or whatever and sent them on their merry way. It wouldn't have not been that hard to do. You just use Obliviate, and there you go. But he had it off a man and a woman and their baby. That is just some crazy crap right there. I just don't understand that. That's what kind of infuriated me a lot. I was like, people don't practice what they preach ever. Anyway, I'm getting super off topic. Anyway, I'm starting to. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below. Do you agree, disagree? What you like about the movie? What didn't you like about the movie? And also, there could have been more beasts in there. I feel like there wasn't that many, like, in the wild for him to wrangle in. It was just that one, which was super cute. And the way he goes in his box was like through basically, it was like the cutest little thing ever. I really enjoyed that. But anyway, that's the end of the video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell what you think of the movie. Do you agree, disagree? Just tell me your all thoughts. And also suggestions for any other movies. I'm still working on the Marvel stuff. It's still going to be a while. Anyway, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, everybody. By the way, if you watch this until the very end, you're awesome. Bye.